Overlanding to India, Episode 9, Georgia. The border crossing is quite smooth.
We just arrived in Gori, had to drive through some rain, but now that we're in our homestay, actually the weather has gotten much worse. Terrible thunderstorm. Lucky enough, we were able to put the motorbikes inside in the house. As you can see, it's raining so hard that the water is flowing through the building. But the design of the house is great. The water goes in on one side and it exits on the other side. 5-bed room, large and nice, joint bathroom, bear skin.
Because of the bad weather, we can't go outside, but Anna makes us a delicious dinner.
We are lucky to have the bikes inside, yeah.
We are in Gori, in Georgia. This is the birthplace of Comrade Stalin. Now, this is the actual carriage in which Stalin traveled to the Yalta conference, because he was afraid of flying. Just check the number of the carriage. This is the actual place where he was born, and obviously they built like a mausoleum around this house. We have entered the archaeological site of Uplistsikhe. Let's start the climb. We enter the place through the so-called main gate. We have to climb up high over the rocks, but then suddenly we see what we came for. Now this is what it's all about. These holes are carved out in rock by men some 2000 years ago, in a stunning landscape. One of the most important figures in Georgian history was Queen Tamar. Actually, she was so important that they later called her King Tamar. This is Queen Tamar's hall. Actually today, I think that wouldn't be woke anymore. Georgian wine was already famous in the old days, so this is the wine cellar. For those in the medical business, here was the doctor's place, with a view. It is estimated that today less than half of this city is excavated. The rain from yesterday filled the cistern. There are everywhere these beautiful caves. Finally, the place was destroyed by the Mongols 1240. In a giant earthquake in the 20s, the place was destroyed largely, but still there are some remains here. Right, so they had more than one wine cellar. Why is that not a surprise? Again, a wine cellar, but these holes are filled with water, so we need some guy who can turn that into wine. The basilica was built in the 10th century. Then it's time to leave the Gori region and continue our route towards Russia. Soon we see the first sign to Vladikavkaz. Here, the well-known military road through the Kaukasus starts. Then we spot a car museum.
Come here, brother. This Gas-47, this Russian army car, Amphibia 1941. Kennedy, American president, this model Ford cabriolet. This is cabriolet. This Georgian second president car, Shevard Nazis. Eva Braun, second Ford, come here, Asureti. This car, Eva Braun. BMW 1977. Not Lada.
This is Italia.
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 Luaz, Ukraina.
Luaz, I know.
Yes, 4x4.
Then we have to take some heavy rain in a thunderstorm, which is not very nice on a motorbike. Then we spot the Gudauri Friendship Monument. We continue our route over the Yevari Pass and eventually reach an altitude of almost 2,400 meters. This crossroad over the Caucasus is frequently covered in snow. We can still see some of the remains, but now the road is only a bit wet. After our descent into Stepantsmenda, we spot one of Georgia's most famous views. It is the Holy Church of St. George's Trinity. It lies on a truly spectacular place in front of the Kaspegi mountain. Pictures of it you can find on any website or book which covers Georgia. Currently, the building is under restoration, but obviously this doesn't change its location. It has a classical Georgian Orthodox interior. From a restaurant down in the valley, we see the sunset over this beautiful place. This I will remember for a long time. Tomorrow we will continue our route towards Russian Federation.